I got a new pillow, and now you know too. We're gonna talk about my predictions and all of that for 2024 crypto. First of all, here's the entire list of things that I will mention in this video, so you don't have to watch it. But I want to give you my underlying thought process on why this over here, not why something else, and how nobody knows what happens anyways. Welcome kids, I'm your teacher for today, and I will teach you how to use that in here. And if you use that correctly, you can make money. If you look at the entirety of crypto, which is worth like 1 point something trillion, you could say, wow, that's a lot of money, but I can make the right decision here. No, you can't. You cannot. It is all random and you have no idea. Here's why. Politics. There's some person on one side that say, I am correct. The other person on the other side also says, I am correct. There are two experts with 20 years and more of experience that both think they're correct, despite believing in completely opposite things. Same as religion, same with language, same with anything in the world, same for finances and crypto. So when you try to think, okay, maybe DeFi is gonna be the next narrative of the bull run, or gaming, or meme coins, or DPIN, or some other words, you don't make that decision. You can take 10 different crypto experts, and they all give you a different answer that's also random. If you haven't picked your exchange yet for this coming bull run, maybe ByBit is going to be the one. To be fair, you can sign up to anything, and everything in here is free, but there are a couple things in here that might make it interesting. Number one, what they say in all caps up here. You can enjoy $100 USDT loss coverage in your first copy trade, which is a bunch of fancy terms for meaning if you find a trader that does all the work for you, you can simply follow the guy, and even if he messes up, you get a loss coverage. There are a couple benefits for signing up, and mostly they have a bunch of options up there that make trading a lot more, I would say, comfortable. For example, on some exchanges that I used before, when I want to convert, swap, and so on and so forth, the UI is just complicated and I don't know what to do, especially as a new user, but here they make it quite simple. Also, besides spot trading for all these different pairs, the converting feature, which is super simple, and futures, derivatives, leverage trading, everything that you can do. You also got trade GPT, so they throw AI into this whole mix, allow you to copy trade other people, have a leaderboard for different challenges they have. In the earn feature, you can even earn yield while trading with your staked ETH. So if all you do is you have Bitcoin ETH, just stake it, you can still trade with that. I like that idea. What I like the most though is their card. There are a couple other providers that had a crypto card before, but in here you, first of all, can refer people to it. You get a $25 bonus, and as a MasterCard, this should work on pretty much most of the ATMs in the whole world. Right now, I'm in Asia, I have a MasterCard, it works. And then for the experienced people, you can even set up your own trading bot if you feel like it. You can select different pairs, use the AI zones from Aurora, and have things set up and run in the background. Overall, don't forget, it's an exchange, it's free to sign up, and maybe this one is the go-to thing for you in this coming bull run. Don't forget, there are a bunch of tokens that only ever get listed on 1 or 2 exchanges, so some of the tokens that you can't buy anywhere else might be on ByBit. You can either go with top 20, so any of the ecosystems themselves, Solana, AVAX, Cardano, whatever. Even if this will only do a 2x, that's better than any normal stock ever. But that's boring, nobody cares about that. So we look at the ecosystem behind it. If you are on Solana, you can use Iridium, for example, in order to swap stuff. If we take a look at the past month, oh wow, this one went up a lot. Why? People have to use it. The more money that floods into Solana, the more goes in here. Next up, we have PancakeSwap. If you use the Binance Smart Chain, there's a good chance you use this one or Uniswap. Even in the past hour or two, this one you can see the green graph, it goes up. Then we have AVAX. What we have on AVAX, we got Trader Joe. Once you use any of these chains, you see that this one isn't that hard to guess. You can pretty much get a clean 2 to 4x, and in a full bull run, probably like a 5 to 10x, just by having the ecosystem underneath, because people that use the big chains, they have to use this. So this one is gonna go off. Next up, as a category, we have any launchpad, as well as marketplace that has a solution for existing things. If you want to buy and trade assets on games on ETH, you have IMX. It's a better OpenSea, it works. If you want to get into launchpads and buy stuff early, you get Seedify. Oh wow, it went up by quite a lot. To be fair, almost everything went up in the past 2 or 3 months, so there's not this specific, but this, at least long term, has a use case. Next thing that I put money in, where I'm down like, I guess like 10-15% now, but overall I'm still up, is Meta VPAT. You can see, went up a lot. Now it's down again, so you can buy it in cheap if you want to. Same idea, launchpad for stuff. Things launch on the launchpad, you can stake it, get a percentage. Things go live, you can buy them. Good, you get allocation and all that. That's the second category, because before different projects exist, they have to come from somewhere. Launchpads are a fairly safe bet. Now that's still obvious and boring, so let's talk about the next category of garbage, and that is any meme coin with a funny name. That is about it. It doesn't have to have any utility or do anything specifically, just Funny name, haha, nice. We have this one, we have all the other ones in this list, and while they might be down over the past week or so, in total most of these are up by like 5 to 10x in the past month or two, simply because funny name, and it's a giant triangle where everybody wants to put money in, then say we are family, it goes up, and then everybody sells, and you probably lose your money. How do you find the best meme coins? I have no idea. My strategy behind this one so far is that I hope to see a tweet fairly early from a couple people I follow, then put money in, then it goes up, and then I sell immediately half, so I take my money out and still have some profit to play with, and then again, quite difficult. So what's the actual thing? What would I personally invest in, right? I have my own money, what do I throw it in? Gambling. Why gambling? Let me tell you. Anything that has to do with gambling is addictive, people are retarded, they get addicted to things, lose more money, which then means price of coin goes up, and if price of coin goes up, then you get a whole bunch of money for yourself. If everybody else gets addicted and loses their money, I don't care. They don't exist to me. I'm here in my own life, looking at a screen, nobody else exists. Actually, fun fact, I never met a single person from this channel. So far, all of you are simply text and comments. So that's why I don't mind putting money into things that are questionable. Also, whether I invest into gambling or not, it doesn't matter. Do you think my $200 in here are gonna have any impact? No. So anything that has to do with gambling, stuff that Alex Becker mentioned, like BCB for example, for blockchain bets, that's over here doing fairly well. You can see it went up to almost 6 cents. Then we have bets, well, what was that called? That's bets as a token, also good number, also good symbol over here. You can see this one went up a bit as well. I think I mentioned this over here and then it went up, so correct thought process there. And besides gambling, think about anything else that people like to lose money in or put money into. If there would be an OnlyFans type of platform for crypto, I would buy that. So we can take that and make money. If there would be a crypto company that produces weapons for mass murder and genocide, I would invest into that. Not supporting anything in here, not saying that, just looking at Graph and how Graph performs. Last thing would be DePIN, which stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. Let's say you have a phone and you have 5G internet. You have to get the internet from somewhere. Probably a 5G tower somewhere in your area. How is that tower built? Well, there must be some company and project behind it that built that thing so you can use it. And for that, they have this entire category of different coins that over the past couple months do quite well. I'm mostly focused on gaming as well as nodes because I simply want to build the whole passive income stuff. And recently this one had a node sale, so I bought 5 of these. And then in my Nami wallet over here, also put in 15,000 of their token, which is about $1,400 by now, in order for the nodes to be active, because my personal focus for this run is get into nodes super fucking early, then they go up in value, you accumulate the token, sell it at the peak, sell all the nodes if possible, make the money, and then get into the boring stuff that just yields you dividends that gives you like 5 to 10% a year, and some other more established nodes once the bull run is over. Because the position I want to be at in 2 years from now, after all this is done, and we're at the end of bull run 2025, is to not do shit and get 10k a month or more passively, which is actually not that difficult so far. And then I'll become an artist, move into the mountains and talk to reindeers all day long. I'll figure that part out, but that's my strategy so far. Now, did you learn anything in here? I don't know. Is there anything that I can show you to get in early? Maybe. So I'll give you one hidden gem to make a 2000x, to make you a millionaire with just $500 invested. And that is, let's say this one over here. This one is a super low market cap game for your phones in Japan, I think. Or at least it's Japanese based. And if people get addicted to this game on their phone and billions of people around the world play this, then you're gonna get rich. And if that doesn't happen, well, then you don't get rich. But this one is super low market cap. You can look into it or you don't. Actually, I don't care. You can do whatever. And until at some point when I'm back from China, where I'm traveling to right now, I'll say enjoy the first and second week of the year. If you have New Year's resolutions and you stopped already, you are a pussy. Go work out, close YouTube, live real life, breathe air, and take care of your skin. It makes you feel better. Goodbye.